Hello there, and welcome back to the Sleepy Science channel, where curiosity comes with a blanket and the universe whispers instead of shouts. Tonight, we're slipping into one of nature's softest, dreamiest tricks: bioluminescence, the art of glowing without electricity, drama, or a monthly bill. Above us, stars glitter across a cosmic stage. But beneath the waves and inside forests, a different kind of night sky comes alive. Creatures spark their own lanterns, tiny as plankton or grand as jellyfish drifting through eternity. This isn't fire. This isn't electricity. This is chemistry built by millions of years of surviving creatively or die trying. And the result is breathtaking enough to make even the moon feel underdressed. So before you cocoon yourself in comfort, take a second to like the video and subscribe only if my quiet rambles actually soothe your brain. And hey, tell me in the comments where you're watching from and what your clock is arguing with you. In tide pools glowing like spilled magic, in coral reefs that flicker with ghostly pulses, and in deep oceans where darkness should reign unquestioned, organisms have mastered the art of being their own flashlight. If you enjoy wandering through these quiet little wonders with me, feel free to like, subscribe, or leave a soft thought below. It helps other sleepy travelers find their way here, one dream heavy eyelid at a time. Throughout history, living light has enchanted every culture lucky enough to witness it. Before science came marching in with clipboards, glowing organisms were labeled everything from good omens to divine messengers to absolutely haunted. Let's never touch that again. Fireflies became symbols of love, spirits, hope, or, depending on the culture, ominous warnings. Humans saw them flicker and instantly decided, yep, that's definitely magic. Japan went one step further and made firefly appreciation an annual vibe. For centuries, poets, painters, and midnight wanderers have followed their glowing trails. Whole festivals sprang up just to watch these tiny stars dance above summer grass, a romantic tradition that somehow survived into modern times, proving that humans will always chase pretty lights, whether fireflies or smartphone screens. And out at sea, well, sailors being sailors told stories of glowing waters filled with ghosts, sea gods, or the world's most overworked jellyfish. Bioluminescent waves have launched myths for generations. Some saw them as omens of storms. Others saw them as signs of good fishing. Some simply screamed, rowed away, and vowed never to sail at night again. Before science offered explanations, the ocean's glow was a living mystery that shaped entire legends. Indigenous cultures, meanwhile, didn't just admire bioluminescence, they used it. Long before labs existed, people in Southeast Asia and the Caribbean knew exactly which fish or squid carried glowing bacteria. Need a tiny natural lantern? Grab the nearest luminous critter and let chemistry do the work. It wasn't magic, it was observation, experience, and a relationship with nature far deeper than our modern Google it approach. Today, bioluminescence still hypnotizes us. Viral videos of glowing plankton turn beaches into dreamscapes. Tourists travel halfway across the world just to kayak through neon blue bays. And firefly conservation has become a worldwide effort, because nothing tugs at the human heart like light in the darkness. Bioluminescent creatures are no longer just wonders, they're ambassadors. Their beauty opens the door to conversations about climate change, pollution, and protecting fragile habitats. And as the world warms, these glowing ecosystems, some of the planet's most delicate, hang in the balance. As the world warms up and oceans evolve, scientists are on a quest to uncover the mysteries surrounding bioluminescent organisms. Imagine those glowing critters expanding their reach into regions once too chilly for their twinkling talents. However, don't pop the confetti just yet. Warmer waters could throw these species into a tailspin, stressing them out and potentially shrinking their populations in their traditional haunts. It's like trying to party in space. Too much heat can quickly ruin the vibe. Now, let's talk about the turbulent currents and nutrient distribution that could be as unpredictable as your favorite sitcom plot twist. Changes in ocean currents could throw a wrench in the food webs that bioluminescent species like plankton and fish depend on. Picture this: a plankton disco party where nutrients are dished out unevenly, leading to some guests, organisms, feasting, while others are left with empty plates and sad faces. The entire party's rhythm could be disturbed, leaving our glowing friends in a tight spot. And then there's the pesky villain of the story, ocean acidification. With carbon dioxide bubbling up and mixing into seawater, many bioluminescent creatures are left clutching their calcium carbonate shells. What happens when they can't build or maintain those protective barriers? You guessed it. They risk becoming a vulnerable part of the food chain, leading to a cascading series of unfortunate events. Those dazzling displays that light up our oceans might dwindle or morph into something entirely different, leaving us wondering what happened to our old favorites. On terra firma, fireflies are facing their own climate conundrums. They're navigating a land shaped by erratic rainfall and temperature changes. Picture longer dry spells diminishing the moist havens that firefly larvae thrive in. Earlier springs could send them into a tizzy, as they emerge too early for snacks, missing the peak of their favorite cuisine. With changing plant communities, these little glow bugs may find their life cycles disrupted. Long-term data helped by citizen science helps shine a light on their plight, pun intended. In the battle to conserve bioluminescence, preserving darkness becomes paramount. Bioluminescent glory evolved in the absence of artificial light, making it challenging for them to thrive amid human-made illuminations. Dark skies and deep waters are what they crave, as even a sprinkle of light pollution can spell disaster for their natural behaviors. The irony is rich. Our quest for light may drown out the very wonders we seek to appreciate. Fighting against light pollution has become a rallying cry, especially when it disrupts firefly mating rituals. Imagine male fireflies trying to woo females but getting drowned out by a chorus of street lamps. Less romantic, right? Communities are taking action with dark sky ordinances to protect these enchanting beetles. They impose limits on outdoor lighting during peak seasons, ensuring fireflies have the best chance at love and reproduction. After all, who can resist a twinkling romance? In coastal areas, light pollution creates havoc for marine life. Picture baby sea turtles navigating toward the ocean, only to find themselves mesmerized by the bright lights of nearby buildings. It's like leading these tiny adventurers off a cliff. Artificial lights steer them away, disrupting their natural instincts. Such stories underline how crucial natural darkness is to the very fabric of our ecosystems, and we are only scratching the surface of understanding these cascading effects. As the movement to protect our dark skies gains traction, a beautiful realization dawns. Natural darkness is precious. There's a growing recognition that safeguarding our starry nights and shadowy waters not only allows us to indulge in bioluminescent wonders, but also preserves the intricate tapestry of life that thrives under the cloak of night. It's a glimmer of hope in a world that sometimes feels overwhelmingly bright. International dark sky reserves and parks are like the VIP lounges for darkness, where light pollution is strictly regulated and public education is the dress code. These enchanted locations aren't just havens for postcard-perfect night sky photography. They're treasure troves for astronomers, wildlife enthusiasts, and tired humans craving that sweet, sweet sleep. It's all about reconnecting with the magnificent mysteries of the night, witnessing the dance of stars, the enchanting glow of the auroras, and the captivating sparkle of bioluminescence. Speaking of bioluminescence, let's dive into its vibrant chemistry. Most of us associate bioluminescence with blue and green glows. However, let's not forget the wide-ranging palette it actually boasts. The colors depend on a myriad of factors: the specific luciferin molecules doing their oxidizing dance, the intricacies of luciferase enzymes, and whether a few cheeky proteins are lurking around to tweak the glow. A minor tweak in any of these elements can shift the light like a chameleon on a disco floor, allowing nature's laboratory to explore dazzling possibilities over eons. Now, red bioluminescence is like the elusive unicorn in the darkness of our understanding. It's rare, but boy, when it appears, it's a phenomenal sight. Take the railroad worm, for example. They've got red headlights blazing away, one of the few land creatures capable of such magic. When we dip into the depths of the ocean, however, our dragonfish friend takes the crown, sporting red light organs that function like night vision goggles, illuminating prey that blissfully can't see red. Talk about high-level stealth. Interestingly, some critters splash around blue lights before introducing a colorful twist thanks to fluorescent proteins. These proteins absorb blue light and remix it into longer wavelengths, creating dazzling shifts to green, yellow, or even red. It's like nature's very own color filter. The legendary green fluorescent protein from crystal jellyfish is a rock star here, effortlessly absorbing and emitting light in this spectacular fashion. Evolution has played an artistic hand, allowing various species to flaunt their own vivid illuminations for different occasions. Not only do bioluminescent beauties light up the night sky, but they also throw electrifying parties in the name of love. Fireflies are the classic romantic champions, waltzing through the air with species-specific flashing patterns that send messages to potential mates. However, they are far from the only ones at this luminous love fest. Ostracod crustaceans put on a glowing underwater ballet during their mating rituals, with males putting on a dazzling performance and females, perched on the seafloor, judging the spectacle with keen eyes. For deep-sea fish, a complex pattern of lights becomes a signature in the inky depths. These illuminating designs help them stand out from the crowd, ensuring they can spot their kind even in the most dimly lit waters. Plus, they've got a whole lineup of flashing patterns and intensity shifts to signal their readiness for romance or even to ward off competition. While we might struggle to witness these captivating courtships, the intricate light shows suggest they're vital players in the grand game of reproduction. So, in the grand tapestry of life, bioluminescence serves as both a beacon for love and a sly strategy for survival. In the tranquil embrace of dark reserves, under the shimmering canvas of the night sky, these glowing marvels remind us that the world is bursting with enchanting secrets, just waiting to be explored. Who knew nature could throw such a glowing party? In the dark, mysterious depths of the ocean, glowing squids steal the spotlight with their dazzling courtship displays. Imagine a male squid, a true aquatic performer, flashing radiant patterns on his body while changing colors faster than a disco ball. The color show is something to behold. Reds, whites, and browns ripple over him in a luminescent wave, showcasing not just a want for romance but an extraordinary level of cognitive ability and coordination in the cephalopod world. It's like an underwater talent show where the best display could snag a partner. As the female squid observes, she's not just enjoying the show, she's sizing him up for fitness and compatibility. Bright, intricate displays speak volumes. They suggest that the male squid is both energetic and healthy, ready to take on life in the big blue. Think of it as nature's version of Tinder. The more complex and consistent the performance, the more appealing the mate. If a female chooses wisely, her offspring will stand a better chance of swimming into a bright future. The evolution of these extravagant aquatic displays is like a never-ending competition for the most extravagant light show. But wait, it's not just squid that sparkle in the ocean. As many organisms grow, their glow changes, waxing and waning like phases of a slinky moon. Take the glowworm larvae, for instance. They shine brilliantly to lure in snacks during their larval stage. Once they transform into dim adult fumigants focused solely on reproduction, the light fades faster than a one-hit wonder's popularity. They barely live long enough to pull off their glowing gig before it's all about passing on those genes and then hitting the lights for good. Similarly, firefly species throw their own luminous matchmaking party. Males flash their lights in the night while they zip around, hunting for their female counterparts, who, perched passively on a leaf, respond with their own flickers of light. But here's the plot twist. Females often shine less brightly, making the chase even more thrilling. After mating, they redirect energy into making eggs, causing their glowing lights to dim, while the males burn out shortly after their mission. Talk about a dramatic ending. And let's not forget about larval fish, who are like little disco balls drifting through the currents before settling down. They start out with simple light organs, but as they metamorphose, they develop elaborate systems for complex displays, shifting their glow according to their life stage. The evolution from a simple larva to a flashy adult represents a journey filled with varied challenges that each stage must cleverly adapt to. One glow can serve a purpose at one stage, but may just get in the way later on. Quite the balancing act. This journey through life brings to light a fascinating truth. Bioluminescence isn't a static skill, it's a dynamic part of an organism's story. As creatures navigate from egg to larva, and then to the adult phase, their light displays evolve, reflecting their changing needs and circumstances. It's not just about being flashy, it's about survival in the ever-shifting tapestry of the ocean where evolution plays the long game. And just like a soap opera, every light switch brings a new twist. And there's even more to explore. The deep sea is like an unopened treasure chest, brimming with undiscovered glowing species just waiting to be unveiled. Who knows what splendid surprises lie beneath the waves? Scientists estimate that less than 5% of the ocean floor has been explored, and each dive reveals new bioluminescent wonders. This means the brilliant biodiversity we know is merely a tip of the iceberg in the ocean's glow, and each expedition could shine a new light on the incredible life forms lurking in the depths. Deep within the endless stretch of the abyss, countless species continue to dazzle in their own shimmering ways. Recent discoveries have unveiled an array of bioluminescent beings, including fish, squid, jellyfish, and even peculiar worms that defy classification. Imagine fish flashing like disco balls or squids putting on a light show. Bioluminescence presents itself in ways we've never seen, showcasing the wild creativity evolution employs to tackle the mysteries of life in complete darkness. As we plunge deeper into the ocean's depths, technology has made leaps and bounds. Remotely operated vehicles are diving headfirst into the deep trenches that were once thought unreachable. Autonomous underwater vehicles are now zipping around like spy drones, exploring vast marine landscapes without a single human in sight. This high-tech parade allows us to capture the sea's glow without bright lights that would scare our captivating organisms away. These advancements have turned the deep sea into a bustling bazaar, teeming with life and surprising behaviors rather than the quiet, desolate expanse we once imagined. Every new find dives into a treasure chest of insights about bioluminescent life that rocks our understanding of marine biology. These glowing creatures are mere windows into a hidden world still shrouded in darkness. Who knows what we might uncover next? Maybe incredible life forms that illuminate in hues we've never even fathomed, or innovative ecological interactions where light plays unexpected roles. With every dive, the potential for new biological revelations rises exponentially, leaving us buzzing with anticipation. Delving into bioluminescence isn't just a study of twinkling lights. It reveals the very fabric of evolution and adaptation. Each glittering instance of light represents an independent evolutionary journey. Whether it's the enchanting glow of fireflies or the mysterious shimmer of deep-sea organisms, the story is the same. Diverse lineages have carved their own paths to light, driven by mutation and natural selection. It's as if evolution is an artist, painting with a palette of chemical innovations that yield the vibrant phenomenon of bioluminescence. Speaking of which, let's talk about the evolution arms race. Predators and prey are stuck in a perpetual game of one-upmanship. Predators use their light to lure or confuse, while prey are busy strategizing their own glowing defenses. For instance, dragonfish flaunt their red bioluminescence, taking advantage of the fact most deep-sea critters can't see that particular shade. But as the game goes on, new adaptations will emerge, with prey potentially developing red-sensitive vision, keeping everything fresh and exciting in the depths. Bioluminescence also serves as the ultimate interdisciplinary bridge, seamlessly linking chemistry, ecology, and behavior. To unravel the mysteries of these glowing marvels, you'll need to probe into chemical reactions, genetic regulation, and even the physics of light. It's not just a fun science project. It highlights the interconnectedness of various fields of research. Each glowing creature isn't merely a curiosity. It's an invaluable key to unlocking fundamental biological principles that resonate throughout the scientific universe. So, let's keep the torches lit and the discoveries coming. Every new bioluminescent species we uncover challenges our existing knowledge and propels us deeper into the marvelous complexities of the ocean. With our ever-evolving technology and intertwined scientific disciplines, the quest for understanding these glowing enigmas will undoubtedly shine bright in the annals of exploration. The deep sea is a treasure trove waiting to turn the darkness into a dazzling festival of light. Lanternfish are like the quiet overachievers of the ocean, small yet incredibly plentiful. We're talking about the unsung heroes of the aquatic world, with the title of most numerous bioluminescent creatures firmly in their grip. While anglerfish and squid steal the spotlight, it's the lanternfish family, Methidae, that claims the crown. These little guys, typically maxing out at just 15 centimeters, are so abundant they could make up the largest fish biomass in the ocean. Imagine trillions of these twinkling wonders drifting through the deep, outnumbering all other fish combined. Why are they called lanternfish, you ask? Well, their bodies are adorned with photophores, those little glowing organs that resemble the portholes of a ship or lanterns of some maritime vessel. This unique arrangement varies by species, letting lanternfish recognize their kin even when the ocean is pitch black. They use ventral photophores for counter-illumination. Basically, they mimic the faint light from the surface to dodge predators lurking below. Clever, huh? The lateral lights help with friendships and swimming in synchronized schools, because why swim alone when you have a squad? During the day, these little champions make themselves scarce, diving deep into the abyss, sometimes over 500 meters down. However, as dusk unfolds, they turn into oceanic travelers, rising from the depths to feast on tasty zooplankton in the abundant surface waters. This nightly rise and shine routine involves billions of lanternfish and is one of the most massive migrations on Earth. Talk about a dinner party. They munch away until dawn, when they plummet back to the depths, relying on their small size and stealthy nature to stay off the breakfast menu of daytime predators. Beyond being a glimmering spectacle, lanternfish perform vital ecological roles that ripple through the marine food web. They munch on wee plankton, and in turn, become tasty bites for larger predators like tuna and seabirds. Their nightly migrations are more than just a feeding frenzy. They help ferry nutrients and carbon from the sunlit surface to the ocean depths, playing a crucial role in maintaining the ocean's biological pump. These tiny fish may not be well known, but their contributions to ocean health and global carbon cycling are giant-sized. And speaking of glowing, enter bioluminescent sharks specifically, those charming members of the family Atmopteridae, also known as lantern sharks. While people usually picture sharks as fierce toothy apparitions, these small wonders bring a kinder, glowing side to the table. Most of these mini sharks clock in at about half a meter and harness their glow for camouflage, hunting, or perhaps even chatting with other sharks. How they do it? They have photophores on their undersides and flanks, lighting up the twilight zones where they call home. The Kitifen shark, the big fella of the glowing crowd, can stretch nearly 2 meters long and flaunts a whole glowing underside. Talk about dazzling dining for its prey. This surprising capability has added a new layer to our understanding of marine predators. Scientists speculate that the glimmering light might help the shark hide while hunting or invite curious fish into its jaws. Some lantern sharks even sport photophores near their eyes to spotlight prey or communicate with each other, hinting at a much more social life than we typically envision for these sea hunters. However, studying these fantastical glowing sharks isn't a walk in the park. Bringing them to the surface is a major no-no, as pressure changes usually lead to disaster for the fish. Observing them in their natural habitat requires costly submersibles or camera rigs, making this underwater world both mysterious and captivating. Every little detail learned about these shimmering hunters adds to the wondrous complexity of the ocean, revealing a hidden realm filled with light and life. The fascinating world of sharks continues to unveil its secrets, especially when it comes to their bioluminescence. Unlike many creatures of the sea that rely on friendly bacteria to light up their lives, sharks possess a unique ability to create their own glow. This mysterious light is produced through chemical reactions within their photophores, showcasing independent evolution in the shark lineage. It's a chemistry puzzle, with luciferins still being studied. Who knew sharks were such creative chemists? Diving deeper into the ocean's mystical glow, different marine species have devised their own dazzling strategies. Most sea creatures favor the classic blue or green light. These colors travel the farthest and are best visible to underwater inhabitants. However, some clever fish have defied the norm by evolving to emit red bioluminescence. Picture the dragonfish, with its fiery eye lights dazzling in the deep while the rest of the sea is blissfully unaware. Those lights act like sneaky spotlights on tasty treats without giving away its stealthy approach. Imagine the dragonfish on a mission, armed with a pair of red headlights that would make any nocturnal predator envious. It's shadowy, silent, and suddenly, its dinner is illuminated, completely oblivious to danger. This biological night vision is akin to wielding infrared goggles while the rest of the ocean is still stuck on regular night vision. How convenient. Evolution clearly had a field day here, crafting a predatory tool that's as effective as it is beautiful. Now, let's talk about energy. Producing red light isn't as easy as pie. It demands more energy compared to the blue or green glow, potentially making it less beneficial for most sea creatures. Yet for our dragonfish, this quirky little adaptation is worth every ounce of effort. In a world where stealth equals survival, who wouldn't spend a bit more energy to stay hidden while hunting the unsuspecting? This evolutionary triumph illustrates nature's knack for crafting sophisticated solutions, making it a living light bulb that thrives where others would flounder. Speaking of nature's brilliance, counter-illumination is another clever trick the ocean's residents have up their fins. Many fish and squid utilize this cunning camouflage by shining light from their undersides, mimicking the gentle glimmer of sunlight or moonlight filtering through the waves. Predators peering up from the depths are met with a stunning optical illusion, a silhouette melting into the watery backdrop. It's like a built-in invisibility cloak, but for fish. To pull off this neat disappearing act, these clever critters must have impeccable sensory skills. They constantly monitor changing light levels, making sly adjustments to their glow depending on their surroundings, time of day, and water conditions. Imagine the stress of ensuring your bioluminescence is on point. Too bright, and you might as well be waving a flag. Too dim, and you're casting a shadow like a movie villain caught in the spotlight. This delicate balancing act becomes even more complex as they dance their way through the ever-changing depths. So, every time you think about the brilliance of bioluminescence, remember these incredible marine marvels. From the stealthy glow of the dragonfish to the masterful camouflage of counter-illuminating squids, they present a captivating peek into the deep's enchanting world. Who knew the ocean could be home to such dazzling displays of stealth and evolutionary magic? It's a reminder that sometimes nature knows best, and sometimes its inventions can inspire our wildest human technologies. Some species have taken the art of counter-illumination to dizzying new heights, sporting photos that not only match the intensity of downwelling sunlight but also replicate its angular distribution. These marvels of evolution generate a slick glow that's anything but uniform. Instead, they create a dazzling directional light field that mimics how sunlight skips and scatters through the watery realm. It's like nature's own techno-LCD display, and the engineering bafflingly complex. Yet these creatures manage to pull it off effortlessly, tweaking their light-emitting systems in real time like pros in instinctual tech we humans are still scratching our heads over. The magic of counter-illumination is a prime example of evolution's clever problem-solving prowess. Over countless generations, minor adjustments leading to improved light matching have established tangible survival advantages. Just think about it. Being slightly less visible to predators means a higher chance of sticking around long enough to become a parent. As these small advantages compound, simple life forms gradually evolve into sophisticated entities capable of perfect camouflage. Even the sharpest-eyed researchers often find it nearly impossible to spot these fish when they've mastered their counter-illumination game. In the pitch-black depths of the ocean, finding a mate is like hunting for a needle in a haystack if the haystack were made of water. But bioluminescence steps in like a superhero, letting creatures send love signals across the abyss. Creatures develop unique, species-specific patterns in their photos that act like neon signs screaming, "Hey, I'm over here," to potential mates. It's the ultimate game of who's that, allowing them to sift through the darkness and find their one true love among the murky waters. Some deep-sea fish take it a step further, using their bioluminescent displays as flirtatious courtship signals. Their light shows vary, with brighter and bolder flashes indicating a healthy contender, while more intricate designs could mean they're showing off their genetic excellence. It's like a disco party down there, with each species throwing its own light rave to impress potential partners, proving that when it comes to love, deep-sea fish have all the right moves minus the music, of course. Timing is everything when it comes to reproduction. Bioluminescence plays a key role in this intricate dance, helping species synchronize their spawning with lunar cycles or seasonal rhythms. Picture it, hundreds of glow-in-the-dark fish booming with light, drawn to specific spots at precisely the right times. Without this magical light communication, these gatherings would be nearly impossible in the uniform darkness of the deep sea. They might as well be playing an underwater game of hide and seek, but thankfully, the lights always lead the way to love. The evolutionary race to find mates among the stars of the ocean has spawned an awe-inspiring diversity of bioluminescent displays and behaviors. Each species has crafted its own visual language in light, resulting in an enchanting variety of glowing patterns that tell their unique stories. Each glow is a signature etched in living luminescence, the cumulative result of millions of years of evolutionary fine-tuning, all aimed at ensuring the species' survival. Essentially, love stories etched in light. Some sneaky critters have turned bioluminescence into a fabulous defensive strategy, a dazzling burglar alarm. When a small creature finds itself in the jaws of a predator, it produces a brilliant flash that beautifully illuminates its attacker. In this dramatic moment, it's inviting bigger predators to come in for the save, saying, "Hey there, look at this tasty snack I found." If luck strikes, the original predator might get consumed instead, while the smaller critter slips away in the chaos. It's like a daring escape scene from an action flick, with flashes of light offering a twist of fate. When it comes to addressing their predators, dinoflagellates are the unsung heroes of the ocean, employing a strategy that's like biological jiu-jitsu. Picture this. A hapless copepod decides to munch on a dinoflagellate. However, this tiny snack has an ace up its sleeve. With a quick flash of light, it signals to nearby fish, who suddenly have a sudden hankering for copepod cuisine. It's a clever twist in the food chain, brilliantly turning would-be devourers into the main course. Enter the burglar alarm hypothesis, which has been backed by solid scientific experimentation. It turns out that those glowing flashes don't just look pretty but actually serve a serious purpose, luring in other predators to reward the dinoflagellate for its flashy display. In essence, it shows that bioluminescence is less about instant gratification and more like orchestrating a complex dance between several players in the food web. The deep ocean is a veritable stage for these luminous interactions, each with cascading implications that scientists are still unraveling. Speaking of luminosity, let's talk efficiency. Bioluminescent organisms are the ultimate energy savers in the deep sea, and their chemistry is nothing short of extraordinary. While regular light bulbs waste most of their energy as heat, nature has crafted bioluminescent systems that yield nearly 100% efficiency. Known as cold light, they make the most of chemical reactions to produce light without burning up energy on unnecessary heat. In the absorbing darkness of the deep, every calorie counts, and these organisms have mastered the art of illumination without extravagance. Now, how do these marvelous creatures achieve such efficient light production? The key lies within their biochemical magic. When luciferin undergoes oxidation, it boosts electrons to higher energy levels. As those electrons level out again, the energy is released precisely as photons of light, no heat wasted. Enter the luciferase enzyme, the unsung hero guiding this process to keep energy flow checked and delightful glow unlocked, ensuring light production is exquisite, efficient, and utterly enchanting. Humans, ever fascinated by nature's wonders, have tried to replicate this efficiency through technology. Our closest hit, the LED light, operates at about 40% efficiency. Impressive, sure, but still a mere shadow of what fireflies and dinoflagellates achieve effortlessly. The key to our lighting advancements lies in watching and learning from nature's light show. Yet, even after all our tinkering, we still can't quite match the evolutionary precision that these organisms exhibit. And while we're on the subject of variability, not all bioluminescent organisms handle their lights the same way. Some go for the continuous glow, like certain bacteria and fungi, shining brightly as long as they have the right ingredients. In contrast, fireflies are the true showmen, adept at turning their lights on and off with stunning precision. By regulating oxygen flow to their light-producing cells, they can perform rhythmic flashes that make their courtship dance a dazzling spectacle. When it comes to deep-sea fish with glowing bacterial bodies, things get a tad trickier. Unlike fireflies, whose glimmering patterns are all about control, these fish find themselves in a continuous glow situation, as the bacteria keep the lights on, leaving the fish unable to pull any dramatic stunts. Talk about a different set of challenges. It's a significant twist in how bioluminescence can be harnessed, displaying a variety of strategies in the vast and mysterious deep-sea world. In the deep, dark ocean depths, some fish have turned into little Houdinis of the sea, inventing clever tricks to hide their bioluminescent glow when they need to. Think of it like shutting the curtains at home. Fish can cover their light organs with opaque tissue, akin to eyelids closing in on a wink of mischief. Meanwhile, the flashlight fish takes it to the next level, flicking its lights on and off in quick succession, creating an electrifying strobe effect that not only baffles predators but also keeps schoolmates coordinated, like a synchronized swimming team, but underwater. Squid, on the other hand, are the true light artists of the ocean. They can manipulate their bioluminescence with near magical precision, creating mesmerizing waves of light that dance across their bodies. These flashy displays are not merely for show. They require sophisticated nervous system controls, where signals buzz through to individual or group light organs, determining which pattern to flash next. The squid show is far more than a simple light switch. It's an elegant form of visual poetry, woven together with bioluminescent phrases, serving to communicate, camouflage, or snatch a meal. But wait, there's more. The journey of bioluminescence is a masterclass in evolution, melding biochemistry with intricate sensory systems. These clever creatures not only produce their charming glow, but also possess decision-making skills to assess when and how to dazzle. It's the ultimate glow-up, highlighting the complexity of life under the sea. This ability offers stunning flexibility, allowing these sea dwellers to use their lights for various purposes, adapting like virtuosos to the rhythm of the ocean's demands. As you dive deeper, the tiny stars of the ocean reveal themselves, the plankton. These microscopic marvels come together to form living constellations, glowing in unison when disturbed. Dinoflagellates and their pals like copepods and krill create a stunning spectacle. Alone, they produce only a faint flash, but when a ship glides through, it leaves a glowing wake stretching for hundreds of meters. It's a light show that even Hollywood would admire, as dolphins swimming nearby shimmer in phosphorescent blue, each splash trailing its own sparkling tail. Unlike those twinkling stars above us, these living lights of the ocean react to movement. With every fish darting away from predators or even just raindrops kissing the surface, they create dazzling displays, illuminating the water like nature's very own disco ball. This enchanted ocean is a responsive canvas, showcasing a breathtaking interplay between life and light. It's as if the ocean just can't resist showing off its beauty when it's poked and prodded. Bioluminescent plankton are not just pretty faces, they hold essential secrets to understanding our oceans. Researchers are constantly surprised by how bioluminescence is found everywhere from icy polar seas to the tropics, revealing a universal feature of marine life. The sparkling ability of plankton isn't reserved for the occasional soiree. It's a consistent part of the ocean's nightlife. This rhythmic glow isn't just beautiful, it's crucial for maintaining the delicate balance of predator-prey relationships and species distributions in the aquatic ecosystem. Studying these glowing beauties helps scientists chart the health of the ocean. Changes in their populations can signal environmental distress, pollution spikes, or even climate changes. Plus, since these tiny lights themselves are the stars of research, they provide valuable insights into ocean dynamics that could be harder to spot otherwise. Bioluminescence isn't just a party trick, it's a beacon guiding researchers in their quest to understand and protect our precious underwater world. So, let's keep our wonders shining as bright as the living lights of the ocean itself. In the mysterious abyss of ocean hydrothermal vents, life thrives in bizarre and fascinating ways. These extreme environments brim with unique ecosystems that defy the rules of photosynthesis and instead rely on chemosynthesis. Imagine superheated water spewing from the Earth's crust, fueling a food web powered by bacteria. From tube worms to crabs, the ocean floor is a bustling hub of life, with bioluminescent shrimp playing the star role, glowing amidst the inhospitable gloom. Now, let's talk about these glowing shrimp. They've got special light detectors on their backs like nature's very own flashlight. Scientists racked their brains trying to figure out what these quirky organs were for. After a bit of detective work, they concluded these organs might help shrimp sense the faint glow emitted by the vent fluid's intense heat. Talk about a glow up. The shrimp use this radiant information to navigate their steamy home, ensuring they're close enough to munch on bacteria but not so close as to end up in a boiling shrimp stew. But wait, there's more. The scientific community remains divided over whether the shrimp can produce their own bioluminescence. Theories abound. Maybe it's for fun communication, or perhaps it's a crafty way to spot each other in a chaotic underwater rave. With all those temperature changes and swirling chemicals, finding a friend is bound to be tricky. Regardless, these glowing shrimp are the champions of adaptation in one of Earth's toughest neighborhoods. And who knew the wonders didn't stop with shrimp? Enter the outrageous green bomber worm. This quirky little worm is like the James Bond of the ocean when danger approaches. It releases glowing bombs made of its own body parts. These bioluminescent decoys drift away, flashing brightly and buying the worm precious seconds to swim to safety. Think glow sticks at a rave, but with an even cooler twist. The glow continues even as the bombs float away, misleading the predator like a magician's vanishing act. These glowing bombs are no one-off trick, either. The green bomber worm can launch multiple decoys in rapid succession. Imagine a dazzling display of lights that distracts predators while our slippery hero vanishes into the mysterious depths. Once the coast is clear, this crafty worm regenerates those lost parts, making its escape mechanism reusable. Talk about a low-cost getaway. The worm's dazzling display is an impressive feat of nature, firing off biological chaff to preserve its fluffy body. Discovered only in the early 2000s, the green bomber worm adds a whole new dimension to our understanding of bioluminescence. Researchers scratching their heads over bioluminescent organisms are continually surprised by how nature has equipped different species with inventive survival strategies. Each expedition into these enigmatic waters reveals more marvels, emphasizing that our oceans remain largely uncharted territory bursting with secrets waiting for brave explorers. From glowing shrimp to bomb-throwing worms, the enchanting world beneath the waves showcases nature's playful creativity. Bioluminescence serves more than just visuals. It's a lifeline, offering these remarkable creatures a means to thrive in the darkest places on Earth. The continual discoveries remind us that the depths of the ocean are not just voids but vibrant realms of quirky life strategies that challenge our imagination and understanding of survival in extreme conditions. As biologists plunge into the depths of the oceans, they uncover fantastical creatures that defy imagination. These wondrous deep-sea worms, glowing with bioluminescence, are just a taste of the kaleidoscopic life lurking in the dark. With so much ocean left unexplored, each expedition feels like opening a treasure chest filled with quirky, glowing surprises that send researchers back to the drawing board. Who knew that within these murky depths, creatures could light up like a disco ball? Nighttime in coral reefs is like a high-octane party, where daylight's vibrant colors take a backseat to a symphony of shimmering lights. As the sun dips below the horizon, daytime fish scramble for cover while shimmering denizens of the night emerge. These nocturnal critters have a dazzling array of glowing abilities, often utilizing their brilliant lights for hunting, chatting, or warding off nosy predators. The transformation is nothing short of magical as creatures parade their luminous wares under a blanket of stars. And then we have the stunning flashlight fish, nature's very own disco performers. Sporting shining organs beneath their peepers, these fish light up their surroundings like strobe lights, hunting plankton and chatting with pals all at once. They dance in groups, their coordinated flashing creating a hypnotic display. This might just be the most mesmerizing school of fish you'll ever lay eyes on, as they cleverly obscure their lights to evade the flashlights of any hungry stalkers lurking nearby. But wait, the reef has even more tricks up its sleeve. Corals, those seemingly static beauties, reveal a fluorescent charm that, while not bioluminescent, adds a whole new dimension to the nocturnal reef scene. Absorbing blue light and then releasing it in eye-popping colors under certain conditions, these corals become living canvases. And let's not forget the myriad of small, glowing critters that call the reef home, tiny stars in a vast universe shimmering through the night. The intelligent octopuses and squid are the showstoppers of this aquatic theater, using bioluminescence like magicians wielding flashbulbs. With a blend of light displays, color changes, and playful pattern shifts, they create a sensory experience unlike any other. Imagine a squid dazzling its audience with radiating lights, all while morphing from red to white. It's less of a simple camouflage trick and more of an underwater light show that communicates with potential mates and confounds prey. Beyond their captivating displays, bioluminescent organisms are dazzling scientists in the lab, proving to be game changers in medical research. The invaluable green fluorescent protein from jellyfish has turned into a superhero of cell biology. Researchers can pinpoint specific proteins and observe the dance of life within cells, significantly advancing our understanding of everything from cell division to cancer dynamics. It's as if these jellyfish are shining a light on the very secrets of life itself. Luciferase enzymes, borrowed from fireflies, are the unsung heroes in labs worldwide, lighting the path for groundbreaking discoveries. By attaching luciferase to genes of interest, researchers can measure gene activity by simply capturing the resulting glow. The impact. Everything from drug tests to understanding the cellular mechanisms that govern life become more straightforward. With their ability to help cells glow in the presence of specific chemicals, they become a detective's best friend when revealing harmful toxins. In the realm of medical imaging, bioluminescence has paved the way for exciting breakthroughs that enable doctors to visualize biological processes with unprecedented clarity. By harnessing the power of these luminous organisms, research has accelerated in countless fields, radically transforming our approach to medicine. It's a bright future indeed, illuminated by the glow of marine life, shining light on medical advancements and scientific wonders while bringing laughter and joy to those who dare to explore our oceans. Researchers have cracked the code on how bioluminescence can be harnessed for tracking tumors and infections in living animals, particularly mice that are research stars. By engineering cells to produce their own glow, scientists can follow the ins and outs of disease without any harm or the hassle of invasive procedures. The light shines through tissues, albeit somewhat dimmed, making it possible for external cameras to pick up its signal without causing distress. Who knew being a glowing mouse could lead to such groundbreaking insights? While these luminous techniques are still fresh in the research realm rather than waving a wand in human medicine just yet, they're lighting up our understanding of diseases and treatments in extraordinary ways. The future glows even brighter as synthetic biology gears up to innovate new bioluminescent systems. Imagine lights that are not just brighter but come in a rainbow of colors. Researchers have dreams of biosensors and diagnostic tools, itching to explore applications that could revolutionize industries, including the idea of glowing crops that signal their water needs. Talk about eco-friendly farming. However, the magic of bioluminescence isn't all bright and shiny, as fireflies, those enchanting little night sprites, are dimming in many parts of the globe. As habitat loss, light pollution, and pesticide woes take their toll, once thriving areas are now a pale shadow of what they once were. This unfortunate trend signals not just the loss of breathtaking summer nights, but also the creeping disconnect of people from the natural world. Imagine kids today never knowing the joy of chasing fireflies. What a glowing loss. Habitat loss is a key player in the decline of these magical insects. Fireflies require specific environments for their larvae to thrive. Think moist soil and lush leaf litter. But as suburban sprawl takes over, their homes are raised for manicured lawns and concrete jungles. Even if some adult fireflies linger like ghosts of summers past, their populations can't sustain themselves without that vital habitat. Who knew that building a new shopping mall could mean fewer flickering lights on a warm night? Then there's light pollution, the ultimate buzzkill for firefly romance. Artificial lighting fights for attention with firefly flashes, making it hard for the boys to find their glowing counterparts. Males are left straining to see past the glare of street lamps and buildings, resulting in babies who just don't get made. Enter dark sky ordinances. Communities are now embracing light restrictions during peak firefly season to keep those love signals clear and bright. And let's not forget the dastardly pesticides. While meant to zap pests, these chemicals have a nasty side effect. They annihilate beneficial species, including our beloved fireflies. Environmental heroes can combat this by opting for organic gardening practices and decreasing pesticide use in firefly habitats. Conservation efforts are stepping up to keep these glowing beauties around by protecting their natural spaces, reducing light pollution, and educating the public about firefly-friendly practices. Our mission? To ensure future generations can still be awed by the summer nights shimmering in living light. Interestingly, bioluminescence has its origins shrouded in the mists of time as scientists speculate about its original purpose. They propose that bioluminescence might have first emerged as a survival tool against the perils of oxygen, once a toxin to early life forms thriving in oxygen-less environments. When those clever photosynthetic organisms did their thing and filled the world with oxygen billions of years ago, life as it was known faced a new set of challenges. This twist of fate set us on a path that led to the mesmerizing glow we relish today. Talk about coming full circle in the circle of life. Imagine a time when oxygen was the ultimate drama queen necessary for life, but also a sly saboteur. To survive, ancient organisms had to whip up some clever chemistry to neutralize this tricky element. Turns out, bioluminescence emerged as a side hustle in oxygen detoxification. These organisms, like crafty chemists in a lab, discovered that by oxidizing organic molecules, they could not only manage oxygen but also throw in a little light show on the side. As life learned to tango with oxygen, those early light-making methods were no longer just for keeping things tidy. Natural selection kicked in, putting a spotlight on this glow as a dazzling feature for communication and survival tactics. Imagine creatures winking and flashing to woo mates, warn rivals, or simply show off. It's like evolving from a mere oxygen management team to the star performers of the underwater rave glow stick party in the deep. Yet, here's the kicker: this party isn't just for fun. Each night as the sun bows out, the ocean becomes a vast stage for a nightly migration, where billions of bioluminescent beings think glowing jellyfish, lanternfish, and zooplankton make their grand ascent from the depths to feed in the surface waters. They twinkle in the dark like moving constellations, creating an otherworldly light show that would make any rave look dull, but good luck spotting it unless you've got a submarine handy. The importance of this underwater migration stretches beyond mere aesthetics. These organisms play a key role in a complex ecological dance. They feast on phytoplankton and then shimmy back down to the depths, taking carbon along for the ride. As they do, they perform a carbon sequestration miracle, removing CO2 from the atmosphere and storing it in the deep ocean, effectively helping to regulate our planet's climate. Who knew party-goers could also be planet savers? To study this jaw-dropping natural phenomenon, scientists deploy an assortment of high-tech toys like nets, echo sounders, underwater cameras, and top-notch remote sensing. The figures involved are astronomical, literally. It's estimated that billions of tons of these luminous critters perform this nightly marathon, making it possibly the largest animal migration by weight on Earth. The twist: the majority of us are blissfully unaware, as this grand spectacle happens in murky waters well away from shore, under the cloak of night. Understanding this migration holds the key to deciphering what climate change, pollution, and other ocean stressors have in store for our planet. As species and behaviors shift due to environmental changes, the interconnectedness of food webs means that what happens to these bioluminescent marvels can ripple through the entire ocean ecosystem, affecting everything from fisheries to ocean health. These glowing organisms aren't just pretty lights in the water, they are indicators of oceanic wellness. Protecting them means conserving vital processes that support life on Earth, including human communities that rely on healthy oceans for sustenance, climate regulation, and myriad other services. Remember, the next time you gaze into the ocean, there's a whole world of glowing wonders beneath the waves, tirelessly working to keep our planet balanced and thriving. Bacteria are like the party planners of the microbial world, but they aren't throwing just any bash, they're sinking their glow. Known for their spectacular light shows, these bioluminescent bacteria only start glowing when they've filled the guest list to the brim. Picture it: a few lonely bacteria floating around won't light a room, but once they gather in good numbers, boom. It's a coordinated, luminous spectacle that transforms the night. Talk about our tiny friends knowing how to throw a party. So how do these bacteria get in sync? It's all thanks to their clever chemical chat. They consistently release signaling molecules into their surroundings, like whispers in the night. At first, the signals get lost in a sea of dilution, just a couple of voices in a crowd. But as more bacteria join the rave, those signals rise in concentration. Once enough of those little feelers are floating around, it's like they've hit a dance floor threshold. Everyone detects the vibe, and voila, the glow lights up the scene. Quorum sensing isn't just about looking fabulous in the dark, though. It's also a survival strategy. Beyond their glimmering antics, bacteria coordinate other crucial deeds like forming biofilms or ramping up toxin production. For scientists, decoding their chats could be key to medical breakthroughs. Imagine sidestepping the use of antibiotics and instead disrupting their party line to block disease. That way, we don't create supervillains out of bacteria, reducing antibiotic resistance while keeping things sanitary. Dive into the mysterious world of the squid and its bacterial buddies, particularly Vibrio fischeri, where quorum sensing plays out. This setup offers a quirky lens for scientists to see how bacteria dash into the squid's light organ, hastily gather, and put on their dazzling show. The dance between host and microbe unfolds seamlessly, teaching us about symbiosis and the intricate dialogue happening at a microscopic level. Not your average science experiment, right? Just a glowing squid keeping us all on our toes. But wait, there's more. Bioluminescent bacteria aren't just for microscopes. They've invaded the art world, and let's just say it's mesmerizing. Artists are experimenting with living light displays, cultivating bacteria to create dynamic installations that beam and change with time. These living artworks provoke thoughts about our relationship with the living world. The unpredictability of art intertwined with science introduces an element of surprise, making viewers rethink what it means for art to evolve and flow in real time. And thanks to the wonders of technology, capturing bioluminescence has left the darkroom and entered the digital age. With long exposure photography, even the faintest glimmers become vibrant masterpieces. Fireflies light up our nights, bioluminescent bays dazzle with their glow, and deep-sea creatures reveal their secrets. Each image is a bridge to understanding the magical phenomena that often hide in plain sight, sparking not only wonder but also curiosity about our planet's hidden gems. Artists are now collaborating with scientists, creating visually stunning representations of bioluminescent life, both real and imagined. The realms of science fiction come alive with glowing creatures thriving in fantastical environments. These creations reveal that while we may embellish for the sake of creativity, they are deeply rooted in the marvels of nature. Yes, it's easy to get lost in a shimmering fantasy, but it reminds us that the real world is already rich with its own strange, beautiful wonders. When you think of the flickering dance of fireflies in a warm summer evening, you're actually witnessing a timeless performance grounded in chemistry. Those little sparks of light are a chemical reaction involving luciferin and luciferase, which together create a spectacle that's been in production for hundreds of millions of years. It's as if these tiny flashes are on summer vacation, showing off their chemistry skills while we marvel at their glowing beauty. The magic happens when luciferin meets oxygen, catalyzed by luciferase, resulting in nearly 100% conversion of chemical energy into visible light. Unlike an incandescent bulb that only converts a paltry 5% into light and has heat to show for it, a firefly's lantern is eco-friendly and sleek. No waste, no fuss, just pure, cold light. This extraordinary process highlights nature's penchant for sleek solutions, delivering brilliance without the burning. Different species wield their version of luciferin to create a colorful display. While fireflies favor that warm yellow-green glow, marine creatures often flaunt a dazzling blue. This explosion of hues isn't just for show. It's the result of millions of years of tailored evolution, with each species fine-tuning its own method to light up the night, a veritable colorful disco hidden in the shadows of nature. Bioluminescence isn't just the realm of fireflies and glowing fish. It represents nature's repeated ingenuity. Independent evolution has sparked light production at least 50 times across various lineages, including bacteria, fungi, jellyfish, and squids. Each of these organisms independently cracked the code for their own dazzle, showcasing how this ability potentially confers major survival benefits in pitch-black environments. In the depths of the ocean, where sunlight's rays are mere folklore, the ability to emit light could be a game-changer. It aids in attracting meals, finding mates, or dodging predators, all of which are crucial for survival. Evolution, working its quirky magic, has ensured that mutations boosting light production flourish over generations, creating systems of glowing wonder that keep marine life shimmering in the dark. Through a fascinating twist, the genes responsible for this dazzling bioluminescence often aren't even related, highlighting the independent journeys organisms have undertaken. Nature, unfazed by the lack of a common ancestor, consistently discovered the same basic principles and outcomes for creating light, proving that her toolbox may be limited, but her creativity is boundless. The ocean is practically a luminescent playground, where scientists estimate that over 70% of its inhabitants produce light in some form. In the deep abyss, bioluminescence becomes a standard rather than an exception. It's like a nightly rave down under, where every flicker is an invitation to join in nature's illuminated celebration, a dazzling proof of life where darkness once ruled. In the ocean's depths, a vibrant show is always underway, where creatures both glow and gleam, illuminating the inky darkness. It's not the lifeless abyss we once thought. It's a shimmering galaxy of bioluminescent organisms. By day, many of these dazzling beings retreat to the depths, hiding their lights away from prying human eyes. But come night, they rise like a tidal wave of stars, embarking on a journey to the surface that's one of the largest migrations on Earth. Picture billions of lanternfish, glowing squid, and luminous jellyfish on an epic adventure through the water, battling currents as they rise for their midnight feast. This nightly escapade is akin to a massive oceanic rush hour. While we humans carry on with our land-based lives oblivious to the spectacle beneath, these incredible creatures are tirelessly toiling away, transferring nutrients and energy that sustain a wealth of marine ecosystems. Truly, the depths are a thriving metropolis, bustling with life and movement. When we look to the land, the glow of creatures becomes a rare sight. Just about 1% of terrestrial species can turn on the lights. The contrast is stark. In the ocean, bioluminescence runs rampant due to the shadowy, light-starved environment. In the pitch black of deep waters, life has learned that if you want to catch a meal or make a friend, you better shine bright. On land, the moon and stars may provide some glimmer. Plus there are other sensory tricks like smell and sound that can do the job. Come summer nights, fireflies take to the skies, putting on a dazzling light show worthy of the biggest concert. Males zip around, flashing intricate codes to attract females in the crowd. Each firefly species has its unique rhythm, turning meadows into a symphony of blinking lights. The females, perched among the grass, become the discerning audience, ready to respond in kind to the courtship calls of their suitors. It's like a luminous Morse code dance unfolding under the darkening sky, culminating in magical rendezvous. The stunning light show hinges on the firefly's abdomen, where specialized cells mix luciferin and luciferase to create those enchanting flashes. By controlling the flow of oxygen, fireflies can fine-tune their glow, producing patterns that help them communicate swiftly with potential mates. Imagine it, a chemical reaction that lets them shine in just the right sequence to attract attention or express intent. They're not just flickering, they're engaging in a nighttime chat, all while navigating the world of firefly signals. But beware, not every flash is an invitation to romance. Some fireflies have lurked in the shadows, evolving into crafty predators. Not all females follow their own species signals. Certain sly lady fireflies play a dangerous game. After some romantic escapades of their own, they lie in wait for males of different species. When an unsuspecting male approaches, she mimics the mating call, luring him in for what he thinks is love, but turns into a deadly encounter as she snatches him for a midnight snack. This cunning strategy showcases nature's darker side, proving that even in the enchanted world of bioluminescence, there are twists and turns galore. The interplay of light and deceit gives a new twist to the idea of courtship, with feasts of illumination sometimes turning into feasts for survival. So, next time you spot a firefly fluttering by or wonder about the ocean's shimmering depths, remember the vibrant life brimming beneath the waves and the intricate dance of light that plays out right above your heads. In a rather crafty culinary twist, female fireflies dine on their male counterparts from other species, incorporating toxic compounds into their diet that turn them into unpalatable little snacks for hungry predators. This peculiar gastronomic choice acts as nature's armor, allowing them to strut around confidently, basking in summer evenings while embracing the intricate web of survival and deception. Who knew late-night dining could involve such high stakes in the firefly universe? The synchronicity of firefly flashing is like a high-stakes dance party where timing is everything. The plotting predatory females must get their flash patterns on point to mimic a lady firefly's response to lure the unsuspecting males. One misfired signal, and it's not just an awkward moment, it could end with a sizzling dinner. Over countless generations, these stealthy mimics have honed their skills to a dangerous perfection, making their nightly light shows a pulse-pounding game of survival. Synchronous fireflies. These dazzling little critters flash like they're in a natural disco, but unlike human dance-offs, they play for keeps. Entire populations sync up their lights, pulsing together in a mesmerizing spectacle that transforms the forest into a living, breathing creation of light and darkness. In North America, the Great Smoky Mountains National Park takes the spotlight, showcasing the electrifying displays of the Photinus corallina species for about 2 weeks each spring. It's like nature's own version of a late-night rave. As the nights warm up, the air fills with the chatter of flashing fireflies. Each little glow pulses between 5 to 8 times before plunging back into darkness, creating a seamless cycle of shimmering beauty. The science behind this enchanting display is no less fantastic. Fireflies perform a synchronized dance through mutual entrainment, adjusting their rhythms to one another. No need for a maestro here. They achieve collective harmony through mini adjustments, crafting one of the most breathtaking displays in existence. Venture to Southeast Asia and prepare to be dazzled even further. In the mangrove forests of Thailand and Malaysia, fireflies take the synchronous flashing to a whole new level. Not only do they illuminate trees with such intensity that they moonlight like natural fireworks, but they also attract visitors from all around. Imagine floating peacefully down a river, encased in twinkling nature's lights. It's essentially a magical evening under the stars, but with less hassle than planning a camping trip. If you think the enchanting world of fireflies ends at the shoreline, think again. Dive beneath the waves to the deep sea, and it's a whole new ballgame. The twilight and midnight zones, devoid of sunlight, are alive with bioluminescent fish that sparkle like hidden gems in a treasure chest. From fish using their glow for camouflage to those dazzling potential mates in the depths, bioluminescence flourishes in the surrounding darkness, captivating each little creature that homes in this mysterious underwater realm. Among these shimmering residents, the lanternfish reign supreme. Despite their diminutive size, they bear the title of the ocean's largest biomass. Reports say trillions of these little luminescent beings swarm the depths, each boasting unique patterns of light along their bodies. With their bioluminescent features, they can pull off the ultimate disappearing act or light up the abyss, all thanks to nature's own little flashlight invention. Who knew the ocean was throwing its own underwater fiesta? In the pitch-black depths of the ocean, lanternfish have a secret ritual that's as impressive as it is invisible to human eyes. By day, these little fish dwell in dark waters, but when night falls, they embark on a massive journey upwards to feast on zooplankton. This nightly vertical migration isn't just a casual swim, it's one of the largest movements of biomass on Earth, literally transporting carbon and nutrients from the surface to the depths, all while keeping the global climate in check through the ocean's biological pump. Who knew such a tiny creature could have such a huge impact? Now, let's spotlight the anglerfish, the ocean's very own trickster. With a creepy cool charm, these fish flaunt a modified dorsal fin that dangles a glowing lure called an essa. It's like a glowing fishing line, enticing unsuspecting little shrimp and fish with a beacon of curiosity. The light flickers in the abyss, pulling in prey like a moth to a flame. Just imagine the moment they swim closer, eager to discover this marvel, only to be swallowed in an instant by a predator with teeth that could make a piranha blush. Here's where things get weird and wonderful. The glow of the anglerfish's bait doesn't come from the fish at all. Nope, it's the work of bioluminescent bacteria housed within the essa. The anglerfish plays the ultimate host, providing shelter and nutrients, while the bacteria shine on like loyal companions, craving oxygen and sugar. Talk about teamwork. And if the anglerfish wants to dim the glow for stealthy snacking, it can simply adjust its blood vessels like a dimmer switch. Now that's multitasking. Venturing even deeper, there are over 200 species of anglerfish, lurking between 200 and 2,000 meters beneath the waves. Most of them are just small fry, no bigger than a human fist. But don't let their size fool you. Some can balloon to a meter long. These fish boast bizarre shapes and pitch-black colors, remaining unseen in the abyss except for their alluring lures, just flickering in the darkness as they conserve energy, waiting patiently for the next prey to fall for their tantalizing trap. Now, the anglerfish's romantic life is as strange as their hunting methods. Word on the reef is that male anglerfish are pocket-sized compared to the delusional diva females, sometimes just a tenth of her size. These little guys don't come with a glowing lure, but they've got the ultimate life hack. They hunt for a female, and when they finally find one, they literally attach themselves to her and get to work on some crazy tissue fusion. Goodbye, freedom. Hello, matrimony ocean style. As the male snugly attaches to the female, he releases enzymes that digest part of both their bodies, resulting in a permanent fusion. Sounds like a nightmare, right? But hold your judgment. Over time, he shrinks into a mere appendage, while she enjoys the perks of having a lifelong mate on standby, always there to fertilize her eggs when she's ready. Think of it as having an eternal +1 for the. Navigating the dating world in the deep sea is no walk in the park. The ocean's vastness makes it a daunting task to find a mate, but a clever strategy is keeping a partner close at hand. This brilliant plan not only ensures that fertilization happens at just the right moment, but also avoids the head-scratching quest for love amidst the endless black depths. Talk about a marine romance that's efficient. When it comes to creating jaw-dropping visual spectacles, jellyfish take the cake, or should I say, the plankton. These pulsating beauties flaunt their translucent bodies adorned with mesmerizing hues, lighting up the water in dazzling bioluminescent shows. Whether it's a flash of blue or a soft green glow, they turn the ocean into their own personal light exhibition, radiating an ethereal charm that leaves one feeling as if they stumbled into a cosmic underwater rave. One star of the bioluminescent show is none other than the famed Korea Victoria, or crystal jelly, found along North America's Pacific coast. Imagine being in the dark, only to be startled by a bright green glow. This jellyfish, when poked, because who doesn't poke jelly, executes a two-step light show. First, it emits a cool blue light, then, in a dazzling twist, transforms it into an enchanting green, perfectly timed to scare away pesky predators or attract the eyes of a monstrous foe. The ripple effect of this trendy jelly doesn't stop there. In the 1960s, researchers harnessed the power of the famed green fluorescent protein for groundbreaking advances in molecular biology. GFP, as scientists like to call it to sound cool, allows them to follow proteins in real time. With this glowing tool, they can track cellular shenanigans from neuroscience to cancer research. In 2008, 3 rockstar scientists snagged a Nobel Prize for cracking the GFP code, illustrating just how much a glowing jellyfish can change the scientific landscape. While jellyfish are the glitzy stars, comb jellies also steal the limelight with their mesmerizing rainbow light shows. These jelly-like wonders use 8 rows of tiny hair-like structures called cilia to glide through the ocean, producing kaleidoscopic displays. Instead of bioluminescence, they create shimmering colors based on the same principles as soap bubbles. When threatened, they add a touch of drama, sending out electric blue light along their bodies, creating a striking combination of light and movement. With deep-sea comb jellies, the spectacle becomes even more fantastical. Some showcase intricate light displays with glowing tentacles, resembling twinkling fairy lights trailing behind them. Each pulse of light unfurling in choreographic beauty is thought to startle predators or maybe even lure in unsuspecting prey. In the dark abyss, these fascinating beings float through the water like alien spaceships, with an enlightening aura we're just beginning to unravel. And let's not forget the smaller but equally inspiring players in the bioluminescent realm, dinoflagellates. These microscopic undersea luminaries pack a punch, unleashing their dazzling glow when disturbed. Invisible by day, they transform the ocean into a sparkling wonderland at night, with their enchanting displays creating a lush spectacle reminiscent of celestial fire. Just goes to show, sometimes the tiniest creatures make the biggest impact. As night falls, the ocean transforms into a shimmering spectacle, thanks to bioluminescent organisms known as dinoflagellates. When waves crash or boats glide across the surface, a mini light show ignites, illuminating the water in an electric blue hue. With every splash, it looks like the sea has become a swirling cauldron of cold fire, a magical sight that has captivated humans for centuries, making it feel as if the ocean itself has come alive. Ancient sailors, equipped with nothing but the stars as their compass, were awestruck by the glowing wakes left behind by their ships. They often attributed these ethereal lights to divine entities or paranormal happenings. Fast forward to today, even with the science unlocked behind this phenomenon, it still exudes an enchanting charm that leaves witnesses spellbound. People who experience this dazzling show of nature often describe it as nothing short of life-changing. At the heart of this spectacle is a microscopic miracle called Noctiluca scintillans, aptly dubbed the nightlight that sparkles. These playful little creatures flash their bioluminescence when disturbed, lighting up the water for a mere fraction of a second. This reaction results from luciferin interacting with luciferases, which are special proteins in their single-celled bodies. The quick flash can even be seen in areas with some ambient light, creating a blue blaze that has mesmerized observers throughout history. For a long time, scientists scratched their heads, unsure why dinoflagellates lit up when disturbed. Unlike fireflies, which show off their glow to attract mates, or deep-sea fish that use it for hunting, dinoflagellate flashes used to be a puzzler. Eventually, research revealed the light serves as a defensive tactic, startling small predators like copepods into dropping their prey. But here's the kicker: the flash acts like a bright burglar alarm, potentially bringing in larger predators to deal with the mischief makers. Blooming in the right conditions, warm temperatures, and nutrient-rich waters, these tiny superheroes can gather in truly mind-boggling numbers. Imagine oceans suddenly bursting with millions of cells per gallon, transforming the water's color from reddish-brown during the day to a dazzling canvas of blue at night. When the dinoflagellates are disturbed, they create an unforgettable scene: entire bays illuminating, waves sparkling with electric light, and fish trailing in shimmering paths. Some coastal locations across the globe are renowned for these bioluminescent displays, including famous spots like Mosquito Bay in Puerto Rico, where the Guinness World Record for brightness resides. With up to 2 million dinoflagellates per gallon, this bay is a true natural wonder. Surrounded by mangrove forests that nourish the water, it becomes a concentrated haven for these luminous organisms, dazzling visitors who venture into its glow. On moonless nights, the magic of bioluminescence reaches new heights. Every movement through the water triggers cascading waves of blue light, turning swimmers into human comets and paddles into whirlpools of sparkle. The sight is so delightful it often feels like nature has concocted its very own magic potion, casting a spell that lingers in the hearts of those lucky enough to witness it. By day, the water can seem as ordinary as a murky pond, but once the sun dips below the horizon, it's a different story. Transforming into a mesmerizing spectacle, the bioluminescent waters come alive. Locations like Luminous Lagoon in Jamaica, Halong Bay in Vietnam, and spots within the Maldives each boast their unique charm, with glowing intensities swinging wildly based on the local dinoflagellate population. It's like Mother Nature's very own light show, changing with the seasons, weather, and ocean conditions. Hop in a kayak or take a swim, and you could be splashing amidst the radiant glow, an experience that sticks in your mind longer than your favorite vacation selfie. The demand for such magical excursions has exploded, with tour companies cashing in on nature's neon moments. Suddenly, everyone is itching to share their adventures, And who wouldn't want a memory of shimmering nights spent under the stars in glowing waters? But hey, it's not just oceans doing the dazzling. On land, there's a quirky phenomenon that'll make you feel like you've wandered into a fairy tale. Picture forest floors illuminated by bioluminescent mushrooms, casting ghostly green lights in the dark. About 80 species of these enchanting fungi exist, and most emit a vibrant green glow. Think of them as nature's little light bulbs illuminating your woodland wanderings. Each step could feel like you're strolling through a mystical realm filled with softly shining lanterns. And speaking of magic, for ages, folks have spun yarns around these glowing fungi. Before the scientific age, it was easy to believe that pixies and spirits were behind the eerie lights. A fallen log could feel like a portal to another realm, and tales of good omens or malign spirits sprouted like wild herbs from this phenomenon. Yet, as wonderful as these mystical myths are, the real reason mushrooms glow is even cooler. They're trying to attract insects. Yes, these silent, shady organisms have their own clever advertising scheme. Recent studies uncovered that the shining mushrooms lure nocturnal beetles and flies, which become unwitting carriers of fungal spores as they flit about, drawn to the glow. Talk about an ingenious method for spreading their legacy. It's like a nightclub for fungi, where all the local insect revelers help ensure a steady growth of their fungal community, party style. Much like how flowers rely on vibrant colors to woo pollinators, bioluminescent mushrooms are nighttime advertisements for spores. Among these dazzling displays, the genus Mycena takes the crown for its delicate beauty. They strut their stuff across tropical forests in Southeast Asia and South America, lighting up everything from fallen leaves to decaying logs. Picture it, a shimmery tapestry of glowing, little mushrooms creating an extraordinary scene straight from a storybook. It's nature reminding us that decay can lead to new life and beauty, illuminating ancient woods like charming night lamps. Not only do these bioluminescent fungi shine bright, but they also partner with bioluminescent bacteria in the ocean, creating a symbiotic relationship that showcases the wonders of nature. This partnership lights up the sea environment in ways that look straight out of a sci-fi movie. Experts still marveling at these incredible, luminous collaborations. In a world where darkness looms, the glow of these natural wonders surely brings an undeniably lively contrast. Some creatures are like nature's little neon signs, producing their own glow through internal chemistry, but others are savvy enough to hire the glow-giving services of bioluminescent bacteria. These tiny glow makers are everywhere in the ocean, cozying up with marine animals like longtime roommates. They snuggle into specialized organs called photophores, where they munch on food and find shelter. The payoff? A near-constant soft glow, lighting up the marine world day and night in a partnership that shimmers with mutual benefits. These glowing renegades are often from the Vibrio fishery or Photoacterium phasphorium families. But here's the catch, they only switch on their lights when they hit a certain party size. This phenomenon is called quorum sensing, where individual bacteria are like introverted party-goers who are too shy to dance until they feel the crowd is just right. Each bacterium produces a signaling molecule, but it's only when the bacterial crowd density gets high that the fluorescence begins. Talk about a social glow-up. Different fish have different bacteria hangout spots and unique reasons for hosting them. Take the flashlight fish, for instance. These nocturnal swimmers have nifty pouches beneath their eyes packed with glowing bacteria. The light they emit is so intense, it turns night into day for their prey and helps them chat with their buddies. But wait, there's more. They can cover these pouches with dark tissue, creating a fun strobe effect to confuse their predators while they coordinate with schoolmates. Outfitted with this biological disco, it's no surprise these fish make quite the splash in the ocean nightlife. Now enter the Hawaiian bobtail squid, a tiny cephalopod looking to shine but not get spotted while hunting under the moonlight. It's a mere golf ball-sized creature, yet it holds impressive knowledge on symbiosis. This little squid has a clever trick up its sleeve. It utilizes its bioluminescent bacteria for a stealthy counter-illumination. By housing these bacteria in a special light organ on its underside, it can carefully control the light's intensity to blend seamlessly with the shimmering moonlight, easily playing the role of the ocean's elusive ninja. But the squid's luminescence factor is engineering genius in action. With reflective tissues and smartly positioned lenses, it shapes and directs the bacterial glow to cancel out its own shadow, making it nearly invisible to predators lurking below. It's like the ultimate oceanic invisibility cloak. Researchers are amazed by how tightly choreographed this relationship is on a molecular level. The squid's immune system plays gatekeeper, welcoming the right bacteria through chemical signals while sending the rest packing. Each dawn, this clever squid performs its daily reset, expelling most of its bacterial population to maintain its light organ. It's like the start of a new team every day. The expelled bacteria shrink down to a tiny starter culture. But don't worry, by nightfall, they grow back into a full house, ready to light up the squids after dark escapades. This ritual of renewal doesn't just keep them glowing. It ensures that this symbiotic bond remains in tip-top condition, making it crucial for both the squid survival and the success of the bacteria. And so continues this enchanting partnership, a luminous dance under the sea where each player has a role, one glowing for visibility, the other for survival. As their lives intertwine in this spectacular display of cooperation, it brightens up not only their world but also our understanding of nature's coolest collaborations. As they illuminate their surroundings, the ocean becomes a theater of bioluminescent marvels, reminding us just how magical the underwater realm can be. Railroad worms are remarkable little creatures that flicker in a dazzling dual display, merging the worlds of light and lore. Contrary to what their name suggests, these aren't worms. They are actually the larvae and adult females of a type of beetle. Found in the lush landscapes of Central and South America, they glow with beauty and toxicity rolled into one. Picture pairs of greenish-yellow lights running along their bodies, almost like your favorite train's windows, and red lights glistening from their heads, making them true celebrities of the bioluminescent realm. The unique flash of these creatures isn't just for show, it serves a purpose. The body lights act like a glowing stay-away sign, warning potential predators that these critters aren't a tasty treat. This tactic, known in the animal kingdom as appositism, is typically seen in brightly colored critters like poison dart frogs. With their luminous glow, railroad worms send a vivid warning, allowing them to skip the messy business of being tasted and promptly rejected. Now, let's talk about that fiery red light on their heads. Producing red bioluminescence is quite rare in the animal kingdom because it requires more energy and is less perceptible to many creatures. Some scientists speculate that these dazzling red headlamps help them hunt too. Imagine hunting at night with a flashlight that your prey can't detect. That's exactly what these clever beetles might be doing when they illuminate potential meals without giving themselves away. Now, shifting gears to a different bioluminescent marvel, let's traverse into the enchanting caves of New Zealand and Australia. Here, visitors find themselves in a magical underground world where the ceilings seem to twinkle like a midnight sky. But these aren't stars, they are thousands of glowworms, specifically the larvae of fungus gnats, illuminating the darkness. They may not be worms, but when they light up, it feels like they're crafting a bright, starry backdrop straight from a fairy tale. These glowworms get creative, spinning sticky silk threads that dangle from cave ceilings like fishing lines. Equipped with their own blue-green glowing lure, they patiently wait for prey. When unsuspecting insects are drawn to their bright lights, thinking they're freed from the earth and staring up at a starry night, they unwittingly become dinner. The sticky threads catch them like a net, turning a beautiful light show into a very macabre hunting scene. Once ensnared, the trapped insects send vibrations through the threads that signal the glowworm to reel them in, almost like cast fishing from a chair. No chasing, no fuss, just an extraordinary display of patience. These larvae showcase that hunger doesn't always require a chase. Instead, it's all about producing shimmering light and waiting for curious critters to wander into their realm. Speaking of realms, the caves in New Zealand are a true tourist hotspot. They've turned this natural wonder into an immersive experience. Tourists glide silently on boats through rivers lined with ceilings aglow with countless glowworms. The silence adds to the allure, crafting an ethereal space where the only sounds are gentle water ripples and whispers of awe. It feels like floating through a galaxy, surrounded by constellations reflected in the dark waters below. Visitors rave about the stunning bioluminescence found in the underwater world, an experience they treasure forever. Deep-sea squids are particularly dazzling, showing off complex behaviors and remarkable nervous systems that facilitate the creation of their stunning light displays. While the Hawaiian bobtail squid uses helpful bacteria for stealth, others proudly produce their own magical glow through chemical reactions. It's a real underwater light show. One standout star in this vibrant oceanic world is the firefly squid, or Wattersinia scintillans, which glimmers through the waters of Japan. These tiny squids, measuring only about 7 centimeters, are covered in thousands of photophores, making them look like floating Christmas trees adorned with shimmering blue lights. When they're feeling frisky or threatened, they can create stunning, rippling patterns of light, mesmerizing anyone who's lucky enough to catch the show. Think of it as nature's own disco party. These playful squids flaunt two types of photophores. The tiny ones emitting a gentle blue light are scattered all over their body, while the larger, more fabulous organs located on their arms and around their eyes kick up the glow to a spectacular level. With lenses and filters guiding their beams like tiny searchlights, they can create intricate displays of light, showcasing their flair and finesse in the deep ocean. Once spring rolls around, firefly squids make their grand entrance near the shores of Japan to spawn, especially in Toyama Bay. The water comes alive with sparkling bioluminescence as thousands of these squids gather to celebrate their annual event. This spectacle draws fishermen who scoop up these glowing creatures, turning the harvest into a breathtaking scene with boats gliding in waters lit up by their sparkling lights. It's an ethereal blend of fishing and natural wonder. But wait, the undersea world doesn't end with firefly squids. Numerous other squid species boast their own zany bioluminescent tricks. Some deep-sea squids rely on their elaborate light organs for counter-illumination, conversation, and hunting purposes. When threatened, they can release clouds of glowing fluid as decoys, slipping away into the shadows while predators chase after their glowing escape route. Talk about a clever exit strategy. Even the aptly named vampire squid, despite its downright spooky moniker, is more of a shy, gentle creature. When threatened, it produces glowing mucus, dazzling predators into confusion. Instead of a frightful fight, this harmless squid creates breathtaking, shimmering displays that turn a dangerous encounter into a beautiful light dance. Who knew that the ocean's underbelly could be so charming? As our journey through bioluminescence comes to a close, imagine yourself adrift in warm, glowing waters on a serene, moonless night. Picture the ocean dark yet brimming with life, where every gentle movement leaves trails of blue sparks the soft response of dinoflagellates reacting to your presence. Floating comfortably, you breathe deeply and slowly, surrendering to the enchanting beauty of light darting around you, all under a canopy of distant stars. It's a peaceful dream, painting an art of light in the depths of darkness. With every touch, the water around you bursts into life, glowing like a cosmic canvas splashed with stars. Suspended in this aquatic wonderland, you have a front row seat to a dazzling display of twinkling lights both above and below. Small fish flit by in perfect synchrony, their shimmering bodies triggering waves of bioluminescence that resemble vibrant blue ribbons tracing their paths through the inky depths. It's like watching an underwater fireworks show, with their trails disappearing as quickly as they appear, leaving you craving more. Out of the aquatic glow drifts a jellyfish, a true ocean diva with its soft, pulsing bell radiating light. Its body is a delicate, glowing masterpiece, illuminating the water around it in a gentle ballet of light and motion. Watching it float by feels like witnessing a living lantern adrift on fickle winds. As it glides gracefully away, the light fades like the last echo of a catchy song, leaving only a warm memory and the soft embrace of shadowy water. Meanwhile, up on the distant shore, fireflies are gearing up for their own enchanting production. Though you can't see them from your aquatic perch, your mind paints a picture of them flickering to life against the deepening darkness. These aerial performers flash their yellow-green lights like Morse code in the night, partaking in a timeless dance where each pulse conveys a message in the universal dialect of love and attraction. The nature-loving romantics are drawing a glowing parallel to the ancient conversation of life itself. Beneath your buoyant oasis lies an entire universe teeming with extraordinary life, where the midnight zone hums with its own electric atmosphere. Anglerfish dangle their luminous lures like streetlights, while lanternfish create underwater constellations as they cruise in massive schools. Each strange and beautiful creature is outfitted with its own source of light, showcasing evolution's knack for life without the sun, a true testament to nature's ingenuity and flair. As you wallow in this bioluminescent paradise, marvel at how even the most enormous glowing sharks and tiniest phosphorescent plankton share an elemental glow. This natural phenomenon evolved over eons, fine-tuned by nature's relentless workshop of trial and error. These glimmering beings emit a cool, ethereal light that illuminates the deep, offering insight into lives lived in secrecy, hidden from the sun's warm rays, free from the constraints of daylight. Sinking deeper into the tranquility of your bioluminescent bay, your breathing slows, growing deeper and more rhythmic, akin to the gentle rocking of the water around you. Perfumed with peace and stillness, you find yourself drifting, your consciousness akin to the ebb and flow of the jellyfish you encountered. Each thought slips away like wisps of light dissolving into the depths, leaving a sheer sense of calm, underlined only by the soothing sound of your breath mingling seamlessly with the dark, warm embrace of the water. In this comforting, buoyant space, tension and discomfort are banished. Instead, you are cradled by the water, safe and sound, as luminous flickers of bioluminescence sporadically mark the darkness. Every glimmer carries a hint of life, a pulse of energy reminding you that beneath the surface lies an entire ecosystem thriving in its own magical dance, a dazzling testament to the beauty contained within the depths of the dark sea. In the depths of darkness, time becomes a mischievous trickster. Is that a few minutes gone, or a couple of hours? Who knows? Nor does it really matter. You're caught in a blissful haze where wakefulness and sleepiness blend together like mismatched paint on a palette. The utter darkness wraps around you like a warm, fuzzy blanket after a chilly day, making you feel safe and snug. It's like a cozy hug from an old friend. From the depth of this comforting void, a whale's haunting melody drifts in, sending delightful shivers through your body. It's not just sound, it reverberates in the water, nudging your very essence. Imagine a voice rising from the immeasurable darkness of the ocean, echoing tales of bioluminescent wonders and secret depths. Each note is an echo from a hidden world, reminding us that even in the shadowiest corners, life continues to bloom artistically. As the whale's song slowly fades into serene silence, your awareness begins to dissolve just as easily. You might be surprised that you can't pinpoint the precise moment you slip into dreamy oblivion. One blink, and you find yourself floating in this quiet dark, peacefully surrendering to sleep's warm embrace, possibly dreaming of twinkling meadows or glimmering oceans. The transition is so gentle that you wonder if you ever truly left. In the stillness, the world teems with life beyond your awareness. Dinoflagellates pulse in the ocean's embrace, fireflies flicker in meadow grass, and luminous fish roam the dark, hunting with their glow. Mushrooms radiate soft light on logs, all conspired in their role on this vibrant stage of bioluminescence that dates back eons. Their light isn't just a phenomenon, it's a testament to life's relentless creativity and adaptability. Every glow you conjure in your restless mind weaves the fabric of life's ongoing tale. Good night, sweet dreams, and may your thoughts dance with radiant creatures lighting up the velvety dark. Even in the largest shadows, life shines through the chemistry of existence, making every glimmer a nudge in the vastness of the universe. As you nestle deeper into this comforting darkness, each gentle pulse of imagined light beckons you further into the land of dreams, inviting you to float sweetly in the warm embrace of rest. It feels as if the universe is gently cradling you, whispering promises of adventures yet to come. Sleep deeply now, cushioned by thoughts of glow and the mesmerizing stories told in glimmers of life. May your heart find comfort in the quiet murmur of the night, where dreams blossom and consciousness takes a delightful break, awaiting the morning's light. So doze off, and let your dreams shine softly with the luminous beauty that life brings. Good night.